Hello artist, we are going to get started on making our organic shapes today on the paper, like the final paper that they're going to be on. And this paper we'll eventually cut out and we'll put them on sticks, and those are going to stick into styrofoam, and we're going to stick some in our plants. Now keep in mind that these shapes are going to be in the front entryway, and they're going to be the first thing that our families and friends see and kind of welcome them into the art show. So we want to do our very best work. First, I have 3 shapes. So I'm going to find 3 pieces of cardstock, and remember, we want them to be different sizes. So I picked one. This is going to be for my small guy right here. And then I found this one. Now this is a square, okay? And even though it's the bigger piece, I'm not going to try to put this weird shape on it. I'm going to switch it. So this one's going to end up being bigger, and then this one. Once I have my paper picked out, and there's a small, medium, and large, I'm gonna put my name on all of them. This part's really important because if it doesn't have a name, I can't keep track of it, and it's gonna end up in a recycling bin. So put your name in your code, and ours is 5V2. And the last one. Do this with pencil, not Sharpie, because that Sharpie is going to shine through on the other side. I'm going to flip them. Now your next step is you want to start with your big shape, and it doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm going to do my best. And if it changes, like that shape changed, totally fine. And then you want to go ahead and draw in all of your symbols and your shapes and your patterns, okay? And remember, this is one shape, but I repeated it a lot. Just like this is one shape, but I repeated it and changed the size. That's going to help you fill the space if you pick a shape and repeat it, okay? When you're drawing with a pencil, this is how I like to remind kids to draw lightly. Pretend you're drawing on a potato chip, so you have to draw lightly. If you press too hard when you're drawing on that potato chip, it's going to break. Draw lightly. It'll be easier if you need to erase. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish drawing these, and then I will let you know the next step. Okay, you notice that these were simple sketches. I didn't put in all of my details, but on this next step, which is the Sharpie, I'm gonna go a little bit slower. I'm gonna take my time. I might add in some of those extra like lines and details. So there's 2 different Sharpies, and it's all about preference. I like to use both, but if I'm drawing something that's detailed, I like the skinny Sharpie, or else, you know, just a regular Sharpie. So you're gonna go ahead, make sure like these are not underneath here, or it's going to bleed through. I'm going to move my plan too. In fact, if you have your plan, you can flip it over and work on top of it so we can keep our tables clean. Okay, I finished my Sharpie, and that took a long time. And I wanted to show you this one. You can see my pencil underneath. I really changed things as I started drawing with my Sharpie, and that's okay. The next step is you want to take an eraser and you want to erase all these pencil marks before you start coloring, or else they're going to show through. Now when you're erasing, don't go fast. Go slow. Start in a small area and just keep working your way across the paper. Okay, now we're ready for our next step, and that's to add color. You're going to have two choices. We're not going to use markers and we're not going to use Sharpie on this part because we really want the black to stand out. So, choice one, you can use colored pencil. I really like colored pencil because, I'm going to show you on the side here, that's going to be cut off. I can press really hard and get a dark red, but if I color lightly, I get really good value. So I might use red all the way around like I did here, or orange, but I have dark orange value and a light value, and I really, really love that. The other option, we have these new twistables. They're a crayon, but the point is sharp, just like a colored pencil. So let me test this one. Ooh, I like that though too. So even here, I guess I could press hard, and if I just lighten my pressure, oh, that looks really great. So I might do a mix of both, but I'm going to take my time. I'm going to color them in. Really think about your color choices and what's going to make your colors pop. Okay, artists, I thought I had recorded me coloring these. I must have forgotten to hit record. So this took me a good amount of time. You can see that even my choices, you know, my choices changed, and that's okay. This one, you know, I used that pressure to create dark, and then I got really light. My next step is to cut these out.